This is Asset.
Welcome to Asset, the Adult Sports Situation Network. I'm your host, 12, and in this episode, we are talking about the NFC Championship Game and what a game it was. Never, ever in the history of the NFL has a team scored this much in the NFC Championship Game. 55-23, the Eagles over the Commanders. Total ass whooping, a de-pantsing. It was absolutely a phenomenal showing. And we got to start off with what the Eagles are doing. I mean, when you look at the key highlights, Saquon Barkley delivered on a 60-yard touchdown pretty much at the beginning of the game to open up this whole thing to show that Eagles offensive line and his ability to run between tackles and take it the distance is bar second to none outside Adrian Peterson. I mean, the offense was absolutely dominant, continuing to add different shades of moves, touchdowns. Jalen Hurts also contributed by adding 3 touchdowns using his legs rushing, plus 1 passing touchdown. And the offense was just something that the Commanders couldn't defend. There's nothing they could do. There's no way they could stop the whole situation. But the Commanders are looking promising. I mean, you have Jaden, who's looking pretty phenomenal. He was able to bring them as a rookie all the way to the national championship game, the NFC Championship Game. But the problem with the whole situation is next year is not just promised to anyone, because even though you can get there this year, all the stars aligned, everything worked out fine for you to get there, but does not mean that it's going to be a cakewalk getting there next year. But it also doesn't mean that they can't improve the roster and make some changes that they need to make and actually win the NFC next year. But as of right now, we're looking at the Eagles and what they've done. I mean, like, right now, it was a record-breaking performance. The Eagles, 55 points, set a new record for the most points scored in an NFC Championship game ever. And Barkley's milestone, Saquon Barkley's 3 rushing touchdowns or 60-plus yards are the most in a single postseason game in NFL history, folks. He now has 11 such touchdowns, just like that, regular and postseason combined, second only to Adrian Peterson. I mean, what a showing. This is incredible. So now the Philadelphia Eagles are headed on to the Super Bowl. This is going to be taking place on February 9th. And it's kind of incredible because now the Eagles have been there 2 out of the last 3 years. And, they're going to be at the Caesars Superdome, and they'll face the winner of the AFC Championship Game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, which will be bringing you a recap and all the stats on that as well. But let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win between the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills? I believe as of right now, the Chiefs are up, and we'll see if they even let up. This is your host, your boy 12. I just put my foot down. This is the Adult Sports Situation Network. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned in and locked in right here. We're going to bring it to you. We're going to start traveling and bringing you shows from on location at sporting venues. And we're also going to have some models, and we're going to also, turn it up with a little bit of humor and just make it a fun environment and just make it a fun community. So make sure you do place your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
Asset choice just makes sense.
Hey, puppy.
Smash that